Blackstone Audio presents Drury Lane's Last Case by Ellery Queen. This book is read by Mark Peckham. Prologue. It was a curious beard, an unorthodox beard, almost a humorous beard. Shaped like a Frenchman's spade, it fell in the quaintest wave, rippling from his invisible chin to two prim points below his invisible collar. There was something at once girlish and dignified in its series of perfect ringlets, like the majestic statuary brush of Zeus. But it was not its sharply two-pronged beauty, nor its rhythmic volutions that caught the goggling eye. The true marvel was its colors. It was a veritable Joseph's beard, dappled and pied and streaked like Joseph's coat, glinting in unexpected blacks and blues and greens. Had it faded under a playful sun? Or had its wearer, for some inscrutable purpose of his own, deposited his solemn length on a laboratory table and bathed his remarkable beaver in a pool of chemicals? Such an Olympian beard could have had an origin no less fantastic. This was, one felt, historic hair. A beard for a museum, to be preserved for admiring posterity. Now, Inspector Thumb, lately of the New York Police Department, at present retired and soothing his restless spirit with the balm of private detective agency work, was after 40 years of policing inured against the surprises of mankind. But even he was first horrified and then frankly fascinated by the extraordinary brush on the chin of his Monday visitor, this mild May morning. There was no precedent in the inspector's experience for that amazing collection of multicolored filaments. He stared and stared as if he could not see enough of it. Finally, he said, "Sit down," in a feeble voice, glanced at his desk calendar to see if by some alchemy of forgetfulness it might not be All Fool's Day, and then sank into his own chair to scrape his broad blue jaws and regard his visitor with awed astonishment. Rainbow Beard sat down with perfect equanimity. He was a tall, thin man, Inspector Thumb observed. Precious little to go on, for the rest of him was clothed in as cryptic a mystery as his chin. He was heavily attired, as if his body were swathed in fold after fold.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?